Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're all well, wherever you are in this crazy world. Well, have you guessed what today's IGTV is going to be about? As promised, I'm going to be talking to you about jeans today. Think of it as a denim masterclass, covering off the styles of jeans that are available. You may or may not have them in your wardrobe. You may or may not need them in your wardrobe. But I'm going to break down the styles of jeans that are around and how they not only work with your style, perhaps work with your wardrobe, but I'll also give you some style tips along the way. So how different styles of jeans suit different body types, etc. Now I'm going to keep on for the ease of today, just so we're not distracted by the jeans. I'm just going to keep on my radical yes, hasten slowly, which I thought was very apt to put on, considering I think I put this on at the beginning of lockdown version 1. So I'm just going to keep my tea, keep my sneakers on, and I'm going to change up the jeans as we go. So I'm going to start today with my favorite jean, probably a style that you've certainly all seen me wearing here on Instagram, and it's the straight leg. Now I've got a straight crop on today because this is probably a more common and more universally complimentary style for all of you guys out there. It really is a very simple update to your skinny jean, and trust me when I say adding a straight leg crop into your wardrobe is actually going to reinvent everything else you have in your wardrobe. We'll definitely get back to the skinny jeans, which there is nothing wrong with the skinny jeans, ladies, if that's your thing, but this is probably the most current and modern style of jean that is suitable for everybody. Now the difference really is just in the leg line. So rather than it being skinny all the way down to the ankle, it is straight all the way down to the ankle. And you've heard me talk about cropped pants and cropped jeans before. So obviously depending on your height, some crops are going to finish at different lengths for you. And of course the great thing about denim, pants in general, you can always get things taken up so that they are the right length for you. So when we're looking at a crop, we really just want it above the ankle. The idea is to expose some skin so that when you're wearing it with a sneaker, a little flat shoe, a loafer, an ankle boot, the style works really well. Keeping in mind, when we're going for a little bit of a crop, we still want to make sure that we keep the waist on the high side. And I just happen to have a black pair on, but any color, so whether it's a light blue, a vintage blue, a dark blue, we're just talking about the style, and obviously I'm just showing you what I've got in my wardrobe. So the first style is the straight crop. Instantly reinvent your wardrobe. Ladies, if you don't have this style of jean, maybe it's time to think about getting one. And I thought because I have so many of this style of jean, I might as well show you a few. So here's a very similar pair, straight and crop in white, in what I like to call a nice mid-blue vintage wash. And finally, we have our classic indigo blue wash. So same style. These, the vintage wash and the white jeans that I've had on today, are all from COS. Now, they're jeans that I've bought over the last, 2 or 3 years, so I don't know that they're current, but this jean style, as I said, is the most current style. So guys, you will find them everywhere. Your Witcheries, your Country Roads, your Sabas, your Cotton Ons, they really are quite common. But I've got a few more to get through, so let's keep going. Now this style of jean is a little bit trickier to wear. We call it the kick flare. So it's still fitted through the hips and the thighs, all the way down to the knee, and then as you can see, it kicks out. But unlike a full length flare, which I'm going to show you next, this is a cropped flare. So it is a tricky trend, and you can probably see even on me that it's shortening my legs. So for these jeans, I much prefer to wear them with a heel, whether it's just a pump or a nice fitted ankle boot, just to give myself some lift from the ground up. And ideally, these jeans are quite a few years old, and technically they're a mid-rise, but I personally think they would look a lot more flattering on me if they were a high-rise, because they're going to give me that length from here to here. So the kick flare, look, it's a fun style. It's still something that's around, I'm pretty sure, in lockdown point 1. I included these jeans in my petites blog, and I'm pretty sure Country Road was selling them. They definitely are a style that you will see around, but they're not for everybody, so approach with caution. But you know, they're a little bit different, they've got a bit of a vintage vibe, but as I said, they're not for everybody. Let's move on to the full length flare. Now I know I said I was going to move into a flare, but I've chosen this one instead because I feel like this is probably more a modern jean and something a little bit more accessible to most of you. This is the Uniqlo U curve jean. And why it's called the curve jean, you might also see it described as the balloon jean, which is similar to the cotton on ones that I will pop on next for you, is that they sort of curve from the hip down. So as you can see, if I just stand straight, they've got that really interesting curve. Now, if you're curvy or if you're not curvy, these are very flattering jeans. The key is, again, it's all about sitting up nice on the waist. So what they do is they give you a really nice shape from the waist all the way down to the ankle. Now, these are actually a really great length on me. I love wearing them. For some of you, they might be a little bit long, but the beauty is that you can always take them to a tailor and get them shortened, or you could just wear them on the longer side with a pair of heels. But this is a great style of jean. The other thing that I might do while we're here talking about jeans is talk to you about pocket placement. Now, ladies, if you want your bottom to look smaller, choose jeans with bigger pockets that sit lower on the bum. If you choose a jean that has small pockets and sit high on the bottom, so even if I sort of did that and pulled them up like that, see how all of a sudden the distance from there to there is longer? It does make the bottom look a bit bigger. If you've got a tiny bum and you want your bum to look bigger, then go for a high rise, and little high pockets are going to give you a nice rounded derriere. But for most of us who don't necessarily want to exaggerate that part of the body, big lower pockets that sit a little bit lower on the bum. So these are the curved balloon jeans. I'll pop the Uniqlo ones on next. Again, just a little bit of a different look for your wardrobe. So you can still wear it with all your favorite pieces, t-shirts, jeans, blazers, blouses, ankle boots, and it just gives you a new look. And these are the cotton on version of the balloon jeans, which as you can see are probably actually a little bit more balloony. They're certainly fuller through the legs. So I like to wear these balanced by cuffing them, showing a little bit of skin so that the points where the eye is drawn in are both the waist and at the ankle. This is another good modern style. It's a great style if you've got a fuller leg, maybe you're a little bit more conscious of the hips and the bum, bigger calves. Again, you can do this style, ladies, as long as you wear them up nice and high up on the waist. Again, you've got the sort of the bigger lower pockets, which is good. I'm not sure that Cotton On still have these jeans, but I have heard from you guys that I think Kmart have them. I know someone got them from Gorman. I'm pretty sure they're going to be a bit of a staple jean for the season. They're also great for working from home because they're a nice alternative to a tracksuit, but they're certainly comfortable. And the only thing that I would say, so these, as you can see, I keep sort of doing that. I like to wear these, and I think they look better on me because you really want to exaggerate the balloon shape by actually bringing them in a little bit more at the waist. So I would put on my belt, which is just a little decuba one, if I can find the hole, give it a wriggle and just almost exaggerate the balloonness but help to give it a little bit more balance. Probably the most casual jean in the jean family is the boyfriend jean. So this is a more relaxed jean. It's a little bit slouchier, sits lower on the hips, tends to have a longer rise, so can have a bit of a drop crutch effect. Some of them will have, you can have a rip, tend to be a little bit on the cropped side again. These are great weekend jeans, great for working from home, a nice alternative to your trackies or your joggers. But again, they should just be a jean that works really hard in your wardrobe. So don't be afraid to dress them up. I actually quite like a boyfriend jean, teamed back with heels and a great blazer and maybe a nice sort of silky blouse for the evenings. Jeans are a great wardrobe staple that can instantly change up your look and can change the way existing pieces work depending on the style of jeans. So go and have a look in your wardrobe and try on some boyfriend jeans. Maybe try dressing them up, dressing them down, styling them in new ways. Okay, we've got one jean left. It's the skinny jean. Can I still fit into them? Let's see. They're on. Now, I actually can't tell you the last time I wore these and wore a skinny pair of jeans, but that's just me. As you've seen, I've shown you lots of styles of jeans, alternatives to the skinny jeans, but I appreciate that for many of you, probably most of you have a skinny pair of jeans in the wardrobe, and I'm certainly not telling you to get rid of them, but all I've shown you today is some alternatives to change up your look. There is nothing wrong with the skinny jean if the skinny jean is something that you're comfortable with, that you wear all the time, but perhaps after today you might consider a new style, something that you can inject into your wardrobe and that instantly is going to change things up. But why do we love the skinny jean? Well, I think after years and years of wearing them now, we've worked out that they're very versatile, that we can dress them up, we can dress them down. They can be work appropriate, they can be going out appropriate with a heel and a nice blouse. So are they out of fashion? Not really, but there are other alternatives. So if you're a little bit stuck with the skinny jeans and you're a little bit bored, and that's the sort of message I suppose that I'm hearing from clients, is that they just want something that's a little bit different than any of the styles that I've shown you, but probably the first pair, the first style of jean, the straight crop, is going to be your next go-to jean. Okay, well, I can't wait to take these off, even though they're super comfortable. I just don't feel me in them anymore, but that's okay. I'm glad I could put them on to show you, and hopefully I'll see you soon. I'm sure I will, I won't go anywhere else. I just wanted to say a couple more things. Firstly, thank you for watching. And secondly, I appreciate that some of you still might have some questions about denim, and specifically still want to know what denim styles you should or shouldn't be wearing. But here's the thing, I don't like telling people what they can and can't wear. I'm not a particularly rules-driven stylist. For me, it's more about the feels and how something feels when you wear it. So regardless of your age, regardless of your shape, regardless of your size, if you put something on, be it a boyfriend jean or a high-rise crop or a wide leg, and you feel fabulous in it, then wear it. I'm not here to give you rules and regulations that I think only limit our choices and actually make us more confused. I would much rather use Instagram to inspire you and to give you the confidence and the tools and the knowledge and the information to just make better choices and to just have a bit of fun with fashion, because let's face it, we could all do with a little bit of fun at the moment. I'll see you next time.